As you know, a lot of people in the crypto market has been rewarded with the Pudgy Penguins airdrop, which is one of the biggest airdrop in 2024. Well, if you missed out on the Pudgy Penguins airdrop, there's a project that might be as big, if not bigger, than the Pudgy Penguins airdrop. It's called Abstract Chain, and if you're curious to learn more about it, well, stay tuned. So the project is called Abstract Chain, which is a layer 2 blockchain built with the ZK stack from ZK Sync, and is planning to be one of the biggest blockchain that focuses on consumers, not businesses, not developers, but consumers. It was built through a collaboration by a bunch of contributors that helped launch or build Pudgy Penguins, Ethereum, Frame, and Kubernetes. But it is important to note that the company behind this project is Igloo Incorporated, which is the company behind Pudgy Penguins. This is why the project might be as big, if not bigger, than Pudgy Penguins, considering Pudgy Penguins its own ecosystem of NFT collections and tokens, as Abstract Chain wants to be bigger as it creates its own blockchain. Even if it is a layer 2 blockchain, it's still a part of the EVM Ethereum ecosystem. As I've mentioned before, Abstract Chain is built with the ZK stack from ZK Sync. Also, it collaborated with EigenLayer for its data availability layer. So, the overall transaction is processed in its own blockchain, which is built through ZK stack. However, the data processing is handled by EigenLayer through its data availability layer. This helps Abstract Chain to become more scalable, overall processing transactions more efficiently, and becoming a better blockchain suitable for consumer purposes. So what does consumer focus really means? Well, to answer that, the head of Igloo Incorporated, which is the company in charge of Abstract Chain, specifically Luca Netz, or Luca, which is the CEO and the lead of Pudgy Penguins, has made an article explaining what consumer crypto is. So basically, he separated consumer crypto into three things, which is discretionary, necessary, and essentials. This is the phases that Abstract Chain wants to accomplish. The first stage is discretionary. Discretionary means that the blockchain will be used for products that are interesting and engaging, and not really necessary for users' everyday lives. This includes creating projects for gaming, social media, trading, casinos, betting, digital collectibles, and tokenized culture, all of which are assets that are not necessarily important to our everyday life. However, it can be, but not as a necessity, which means that if we don't use it, we will not die, basically. Some examples from this article includes OpenSea, TopShot, Polymarket, and all those platforms that engage in these activities. The second phase is necessary, which means that the blockchain will be used to launch applications and tools that are necessary for our everyday lives. However, in this necessary phase, this means that the products have other substitutions in the Web2 space. Some example includes DeFi protocols or DeFi applications, decentralized physical infrastructure network, software as a service, digital media, digital commerce, and payments, all of which are available in the Web2 space. However, it's more efficient in the Web3 space due to the public blockchain mechanism. This is what it means to be necessary, which means that the products have other options, but also it's still necessary to keep and use in our everyday lives. The products have substitutions in the Web2 space. However, to the decentralized technology, it might become better. The last phase is essentials, which are products that are essential to our everyday lives, meaning if we don't use it, our life will become harder, even might lead us to suffer. Some examples include essentials such as online banking, credit, tokenizations of real-world assets, insurance, data, Internet of Things, identity, and voting, all of which are essentials to our everyday lives. As you can see here, Luca created a graph that explains that going into the next phases will increase more users, which means in the discretionary phase, as it is not essential, there will be users that find the product interesting but not use it every day as they don't find this as a necessity. However, moving forward into the necessary phase and the essential phase, more and more users will come, essentially growing the user count on the Abstract Chain. These are the phases that Abstract Chain wants to accomplish, because if more phases are completed, then it will reach its main goal, which is to be a consumer-focused blockchain. If you're wondering if the Abstract Chain is live or not, currently the Layer 2 blockchain, which is the Abstract Chain, is live on its testnet. The testnet is live, has been live since 27th of July 2024, which means that there are already a lot of people using it and testing it, essentially earning more points for the potential airdrop. However, it's not something to worry about, as testing it today might earn you rewards if there is an upcoming airdrop. Considering that the company behind this project is Igloo Incorporated, which created Pudgy Penguins, and is confirmed to be the company behind Abstract Chain, it is possible that the airdrop will be as big, if not bigger, than Pudgy Penguins, which makes it potential for you to join in. If you take a look at the data that is important, which is the funding behind the project, as you can see here, the funding for the project of Pudgy Penguins is around $9 million US. However, if we take a look at Abstract Chain, the funding is bigger because the funding behind Abstract Chain is $11 million US, which is 2 million higher than Pudgy Penguins. Fundings are important because it is the capital that drives a successful project, especially when launching a token, because the funding, well, most of it, will go into launching the token and creating liquidity in the initial stage. This is why the higher the funding, usually it turns out to be the bigger the airdrop, especially if the company behind the project focuses on the community. Considering that Pudgy Penguins really focused on the community, it might be the same for Abstract Chain. So it's good to be an early user or a user in its testnet to get potential points that will be rewarded for potential airdrop. So you might ask, why did you create the video now? Well, this is because Abstract Chain will be live on its mainnet on January 2025. Which is close, so you need to participate on its testnet to earn points. Well, in this video, I will give you some pointers as to how you will earn potential points to be rewarded with potential airdrop. The first thing you can do is visit the Abstract Deform site. This is similar to activity sites such as Galaxy, which is where you need to do some tasks to earn points. These points will be collected in your account, which is why you need to sign in or create an account. There are multiple tasks to be done, and most of them are easy. So you guys can just head on here and create your account and even share your referrals. There will also be a leaderboard after you sign in, so this is important to track your progress. Another thing you can do is do the task on Galaxy. As you can see here, there are multiple things to be done in this website, so you guys can just head on here and do the tasks available. However, it is important to sign in as well, as your points will be tied to your account when doing tasks. Other tasks or quests can be seen on the Layer 3 platform. As you can see here, you also need to sign in, where you can connect your wallet and then do the task or quests. Quests includes understanding about Abstract, interacting with the testnet, or even interacting with its governance platform. However, once you sign in, there will be updated quests, so you can chase more points and get higher rankings on the leaderboard to earn more rewards. Another thing you can do is go to the Abstract Bridge and bridge tokens from the Abstract testnet to the Ethereum testnet, or the other way around. As you can see here, there are only two testnets, which are Abstract's and Ethereum's Poilas. You can bridge it back and forth using Ethereum to earn more points, as it might be calculated for the potential airdrop. Another thing you can do is join the waitlist. To do this, you just need to input your email and potentially be rewarded. Another thing you can do is join the Discord and get roles and interact with the community to be known in the community and potentially get recognized to earn more points and potentially rewarded with an airdrop. The last thing you can do, which is a bit complicated, is to launch a smart contract on the Abstract testnet. To do this, a user called ZunXBT created a guide to launch your own smart contract on the Abstract testnet. The guide is available on GitHub, and there's also a video, a full guide that can help you launch your own smart contract on the Abstract testnet. Currently, it is important to note that there is no official announcement of an airdrop. However, looking at the history of Pudgy Penguins and Igloo Incorporated, Abstract Chain will probably do the same as Pudgy Penguin, if not better, in terms of airdrop. So, all you can do now is just do the tasks, quests, and interact with the testnet leading up to the January 2025 mainnet launch. Also, it is important to note that there is no official date yet on the mainnet launch, so you guys still have time, which is why if you stumbled upon this video, well, good for you. Also, if you guys find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you guys are notified when we next upload. Cheers guys, good luck!